Hey everyone, it's Zeralda here. I've just run into a Skexis, or Skexis Fiend. It's the alpha monster for OverSoul. So it's quite a rare find. I've been battling for a while trying to find it. Just showing you, this is the sort of area you get it in, the dark mountaintop area, and I'll show you where these sort of locations are on the map in a minute. Just showing you what it's actually like to battle on. It's pretty cool. It's the most sinister looking thing in the game thus far. This particular monster, actually no, I won't do that. This particular monster will only be available for alpha testers. So I'm assuming once the alpha phase or whatever testing phase they plan to take it out is over, they'll just take it from the game and it won't be around anymore. It's got a few tricks apparently. I'll have to show you that when I actually use it. I'm still using my trusty Fire Witch. Ooh, whoops. I'm half asleep, you guys can probably tell. But I'm still using my trusty Fire Witch because it's a pretty good and solid character. Great, it's poisoned me, so I've got to end this quickly. Ah, there you go. You are victorious. Now, apparently this thing is pretty hard to possess, and you've got a low chance. So we'll see how that goes. I got it lucky. I've had friends that have battled this thing 10, 20 times and have not possessed it. I managed to possess it on the first go. So I'll just go to the map now. And here we go. It's in mountaintop areas like this. The particular one I am is right down the... not right down the bottom, but it's over here. So you can see where in comparison it is. So yeah, that's how you get the alpha rare character. So here I am, controlling my Skexis Fiend, just running around, looking maniacal. If you just go into the card section, you can see something interesting here. Aside from the basic, it's got some attacks, a couple of unblockables, not much to speak of, quite a bit of defense. It's got some special cards here, some more basic attacks, but what's to be noted is these special cards here, Ironhide, and they absorb 20 damage for a turn or so, and they are the neutral element, while everything else is the shadow element. The Skexis Fiend is the first creature, or the first character, to actually be able to make use of multiple elements. Now, not all of its cards are shown in this display, but it does give a relatively good overview. It shows that its natural element is shadow, but it can use some neutral. It is a neutral monster. It would have to be if it's going to be the alpha reward. So I'll just demonstrate how to use this in a player versus environment battle. There we go, loaded. Or should be. Now you can see already, these are neutral. They absorb 20 points of damage over 2 turns. Now I'm just going to charge up Shadow. The thing is, a lot of you will know, as you charge up your energy, each subsequent turn you get an additional energy point until you are gaining a lot of energy. The returns on this are not particularly favourable with this character. Because it charges both shadow and neutral, you've got 2 different elements to take care of. Now, for example, I will change to neutral, and I've got to start the charge pattern again. I'm only getting 1. Now I'll charge it up again just so I can get a bit of a head start. So you've got to charge up both your elements separately, and switching to another element will actually stop your charging of another. Now this is one of the cards that wasn't shown in the card menu. It's called Mark of Death. After 2 turns, shadows rip your opponent for 9 damage. And I'll add some more defense up. I'll keep that card later. There you go. You've got your neutral up to Ironhide. Now that I've got my 5 neutral energy, I'll switch back. See, your progress is reset. So, although this is pretty cool, being able to switch between 2 elements, being able to take on several different opponents at once, perhaps. Well, not at once, but being good for different situations. It does take away your reliability. Now, I'll just use this. Add a temporary boost of 20. Now I hope you did notice when that blast of 9 came down. It did only activate after 2 turns. There we go, here it is. Well, so I guess just watch carefully, add a bit more. Wait, we'll just take the defense off so you can see it in action. Unless I've already used it up. I'm not really keeping track. Essentially all this video is just playing around with the class, letting you know what it does. And showing you the way it works. I myself do quite like this music. I'll just let it be known. You've got your poison, much like what's on the Blood Fiend, although that's currently named Void of Miltonius, or it's a weird naming little. There we go, and it's taken out by the poison. So, just to sum up this character, it's quite a nice character. It's the diversity provided by the different elements is welcome. It's the first in the game to be able to do this, and no doubt the first of many more. However, the major advantage, or well, the major disadvantage is having to charge up your elements separately. This class does have a lot of defense, so make sure when you're using one of its poisons or the delayed strike by 2 turns, you've got plenty of defense, or you've got that bonus defense from neutral. As you can see, most of the moves are actually neutral. I mean, shadow. So you shouldn't need to charge up your neutral that much, and it'll work just as well if you stick to shadow. But there's always that diversity. I'll try cover some more of this alpha stuff. It's really cool. It's really worthwhile. I'll try and show you how to get some of the rarer characters. The only really rare character so far is the Zardman, and that's not nearly as hard to get as this. Just when trying to get this, hang in there. It might take a while, but you will get it in the end. And make sure you do, because it's a really nice character and it's a really rare class. So that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Bye.